What's up? I'm back. I'm still scared. Help. Welcome back to the letter with me, Stormy. And my very frantic voice. You can hear the anxiety in my voice, and I'm gonna be real. I'm not gonna try to hide it. I am spooked. Anyway, we did some scary things last time, and now we're here at the mansion, which I would rather be literally anywhere else. So, that's great. Anyway, the sun has already peaked over the horizon when I make it to the mansion. I have no idea what I'm expecting to see when I get here. There's Ashton, first and foremost. Part of me wishes my assumptions are correct, and he's really somewhere close by on a stakeout. But I've never been the lucky sort when it comes to this kind of guessing. And even after I made my round of the immediate vicinity, I could find neither a hide nor hair of her. Oh, I was like, are we hiding in the bushes? Are we seriously just gonna hide in the bushes and watch this house? I could find neither hide nor hair of him. Calling him does no good either, considering how awful the signal here is. He can't be too far if he's really here, but if he is, he would have already noticed me by now. Instead, there's only silence. The kind too quiet to find any sort of comfort in. Even the trees seem to have fallen asleep with the rest of the mansion, oblivious to what's happening around it. A small island of stillness in an otherwise fast-paced world. No wonder the whole Anselm feels at odds with the rest of Luxborn. While the city is alive, growing every minute, breathing every second, and pulsating with life, the village remains unmoving, unchanged. It's not surprising that the legends have lived up to this day, and why she's still here, walking its hallowed halls. And beyond me, the mansion looms ominously. But now ain't the time for fear. Even if Ash is not here, I've still got to let the Wrights know that what I've seen, what's in their home, and whatever grievance Ash has with them doesn't matter. There might be grounds for imprisonment, but they don't deserve a brutal death at the hands of a malicious spirit, and I'm sure Isabella would want the same thing. I head straight for the door without a second thought. It takes a few rings, the sound loud above the foreboding stillness, before I hear footsteps on the other side. So before this episode started, I was reading the journal, and I'm pretty sure this is the day that Hana might have gotten possessed, so yeah.
God and Bennett,
Oh,
only a Nancy would knock at such an ungodly hour.
God, not again.
Where's that damn butler when I need him?
Never mind, I fucked up. Wrong day, I guess. Why you look like that, buddy? Why? What? Luke, I know you have a problem with drinking, but I didn't know you were also just ripping a fat vape. But of course the vape could never be as fat as your ass. Before long, the doors swings wildly open, and I just get this overwhelming scent of, I think, watermelon. Weird taste for such a rich man, but, I mean, everybody has their own taste in Jewel. Mr. Luke Wright standing behind it. Seething would be a complete understatement to describe him. Like this, I've got no doubt why Ash would find him a suspect.
You again? It's bloody 6 a.m.
Yeah.
What the hell is it now?
Listen, sir, I know this is not a good time.
Oh, it's not a good time. Did you even check the clock before coming here? I bet you didn't. Unlike you, the ones living in this house need to sleep. Come back when people are actually awake, or I'll call security on you.
Before I can get a word in, he slams the door in my face. But not before blowing, his vape in my face. Still smells like watermelon. Not very pleasant, but what do you expect from such a bitch of a man? He slams the door in my face and bolts it shut with much finality.
Wait, sir, you gotta hear me out. You're both in danger if you stay in there. Have you seen the news lately? Everything's not a coincidence.
Only silence answers me. Maybe it's what Miss Wright. Maybe if it was Miss Wright. Oh, who am I kidding? I've already seen that look on her face when I tried before. There are limits as how far a person will believe you. Then again, I didn't believe Isabella when she warned us. And now here I am, desperately trying to save people, even if I'm aware it's completely out of my own capacity to do so. Is this what they call karma? If so, this is one horrible way of turning things around. Taking people's lives, playing with people's fears, making them feel useless.
You're around, ain't you? You here? Inside this house? Listening, watching, or whatever it is that you spirits do? What do you want? You're already dead! Leave us!
Nothing. I don't even know who I'm talking to, or if a sane person would be doing that. The only thing I got after is a feeling of foolishness washing over me. Or perhaps this is just me losing my mind. Out of other options or any ideas, I let my hands slide off the door's surface and fall listlessly to my sides. I can go back to Luxborn, try to find the others, try to get out of this mess with them, or let them know how much in deep shit we all are. Both sounds good. Either way, my loitering here isn't helping at all. I let the quietness calm me for a few minutes before standing up and heading out to fetch my bike. It's quite a distance to Luxborn, but if I hurry, I'll reach it in maybe. Please, no. The wrestling stops as soon as I turn around to strain my ears for any other movement around me.
Yo, Ash, you there?
No answer. If he is here, I've just missed him earlier. Already my feet are moving in search of him for a second time. It won't hurt to double check. Triple check, even. With how big the property is, he could be anywhere. But if things ain't so urgent, if they ain't so dire that lives are at stake, I'd probably have just waited for him to show up again.
But damn it! He needs to realize what exactly it is he's dealing with.
If he's talking about, like, oh, Ash should know what he's dealing with, why did she mention this, like, yesterday? That is not the petty criminal. This is not just a petty criminal. He is simply thrown in jail. That is something beyond the authority of police badge could ever give him. The guy needs to stop playing the big damn hero. Sit down and chill. My breathing comes short, shallow rasp by the time I make it back to where I started. Still no sign of him, and I'm beginning to think I'm just wasting my time here. Oh, it's Kylie. But that's when I hear it. I recognize the melody in a heartbeat. Oh, no? Oh, fuck. Ma's favorite song. I listen for a while, trying to gauge where exactly from the house it's coming from. My feet start to move before I can stop them. And there, as I circle a corner, from a room in the first floor, a single window is open, but I can't make out whoever's inside. However, I'm sure the singing comes from there. Still, why hear an old tune here of all places I won't know? It's not an obscure song by all means, but it's pretty rare to find someone who knows this. And for some reason, death seems to follow this song around. Panic lodged itself in the base of my throat at once. Whoever's humming might be. I don't want to be a pessimist now, but on the off chance that it isn't Mrs. Wright.
Shit.
I shouldn't just barge in there. I can put myself in danger before I can save anyone. Ash will tell me so in the exact same words. Might even write me a dissertation why this is a bad idea if he ain't so lazy. But damn it, god damn it! Someone could be in danger. Do I want to go to jail? Yes or no? Ash isn't here. Ash is not here. I truly believe he is not here. But also, I don't want to deal with the ghost again. I really don't want to look at it. Oh my gosh. I guess I'm... And like, it's clearly the ghost. It's the ghost. She's the one fucking with me right now. I know it. I know it for a fact. We're going in the window. Oh my god. Oh, please God. Please God. I could search for Ash, but what if it's too late by then? With how big the place is, he could be anywhere, and it's very likely by the time he would come back, somebody's already bit the dust. That and the cries grow louder against my ear the longer I linger. Almost impossible to ignore, drawing me in like a moth to the flame. Can I like, die prematurely in this game? Because I might have just killed Zach. Oh no. For a moment I let myself shudder, shaking the uneasy feeling off my head. This can't be a good idea, not by a long shot. Still, I've got to try. Funnily enough, for a couple of high profile as the Wrights, they don't seem to have any security detail patrolling around. A few guards here and there, sure, but one will expect they'll have more considering the size of the place. It works to my advantage though, and I really can't complain when there's a high chance I might get arrested for what I'm about to do. You're going to jail or you're going to die, and I am scared either way. Honestly, Mr. Wright, I don't know what I'm calling that, he deserves no respect. Luke might find us, he might say a slur at us, and he might kill us, and I'm so scared for it. Luckily, the window's wide enough for me to fit through without making any noise. There's certainly no going back now. Hey! But as soon as I step into the parlor, all of it ceases, while I find no trace of the woman I heard crying like I'm expecting to. The room is still empty at this time in the morning, and I'm left standing awkwardly in the middle of the hush. Maybe she just hid somewhere.
Hello? Are you here?
Please don't jump scare me.
I heard someone earlier, and I'm here to help.
Hoping for an answer, I let the question hang in the air. But several seconds merely go by without a word, or the slightest movement to indicate there is something in there. Has to be here. With the stories I've heard, the things I've seen, it takes effort to keep my brain from going in that line of thought.
I'm not going to hurt you. If you're here, say something.
Nothing. Am I just hearing things? No, I'm pretty sure I heard someone. But with no one responding, I can't help but feel silly like this. And with the awareness that I've trespassed a house for nothing because of some voice prickles at me. Suddenly the silence feels uncomfortable, and a needling anxiety slowly creeps up my back. I should get out of here while I can. If it ain't there, it ain't there. I don't spare the room another glance when I walk back the way I came. Out of the window, I leave before someone else notices.
I thought I heard a servant moving around here. Turns out it's just a rat scurrying about.
Yo, Hans, please, I'm begging you, please. I don't want to go to jail, or I don't want to be killed.
How unpleasant.
My heart shoots up into my throat. I can run. The window is a few steps away. I should be able to escape. But instead, out of some foolish impulse, I turn around. Perhaps it's just because the only impression of the guy has left me, in what a few times we've met, is nothing but unsettling.
This ain't what you think it is.
You're quite the distance from the kitchen, I'm afraid. Perhaps I should lead you there.
I don't know what that means.
Someone's in here before me. I wasn't here for what you're thinking. There was sobbing and...
Holy shit! Hans is beefy! The first blow knocks the wind out of me, setting me heaving and crumpling to my knees. Why would he be sent to the kitchen? Am I missing? Is that a racial thing? Am I missing something? Unless Johan's also like, dude, get in the cellar with the rest of the bodies. Tears well up in my eyes as the pain swells. Oh my god. When I thought he said he twists his wrists and breaks them, and I was like, holy shit, Johan's is the most swole character in this game. When he twists my wrist behind my back.
You've gotta listen to me.
Then again, dirty thieves aren't welcome in my kitchen either.
Shit. Shit. That was a bad idea. Okay. That's a really bad idea. Why did I do that? Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. For a moment, there's only silence, and a sudden piercing ache, this time at the back of my head. The room abruptly tilts on its axis, dimming. On the verge of unconsciousness, I can hear the scuffling of a foot, the thud of the door being closed, and a woman crying, asking for help. I know no more. Hello? Is it Halloween? Oh my gosh, the pain. I definitely made the wrong decision. Oh god, oh no. There were, like, in the opening there were, I guess, I don't want to say symbolism, because I don't know if it's symbolism just yet, but like, pictures and images of them being in jail. Am I locked up in the cellar? Someone please, I don't want to be the next dead body down here. The pain is the worst when I come to, a sharp piercing ache somewhere in the back of my head, begging to be noticed. But it's nothing I can't handle. Blearily, I open my eyes, expecting to be greeted by sunlight. There is a... Oh, am I in jail? I'm in jail. However, the walls that welcome me are unfamiliar. When everything comes into focus, I recognize the place for what it is. A cell. Dark and cramped, with only light coming from the moon outside, streaming through the sole window bared by thick metal bars. Memory rushes back to me in a sharp burst. The mansion, looking for Ashton, a familiar tune, a woman crying. All while my head still aches from the hit I've received.
Still better than a morgue, I guess.
Gingerly, I pull myself up, stretching my cramps from my shoulders as I do so, but stopping when a sudden movement induces an acute stinging pain right through my arm.
Damn, they got me good. What time is it?
As I expect, they've taken everything I have on my phone, or on my person. Wallet, cell phone, my keys, meds, even a small pack of gum. Protocol is protocol. In the first place, ending back in a cell ain't on my agenda. The first time was not a pleasant experience, and that certainly won't be either. Considering who was likely to put me in here, it could be much worse. The bars are cold too, my touch, when I approach it, looking for the person on duty. They'd usually allow us to contact someone, and Ashton, at least, has to know I'm here. He'll be pissed that I'm quite sure of, but he's the only one who can help me prove my innocence and get me out of here. However much I don't want to rely on him for this. The hallway in front of the cell is empty, but voices float from further in. Likely the poor officers assigned to late-night duty. Judging by the snippets of conversation I catch, today's topic over the snack is that moron who thought it was wise to cross the Wrights. They used other names too, most of which I'll like to have words with them about in the future. But really, I'm in no position right now.
Excuse me. Anyone?
Silence.
Excuse me. I need to make a...
Oh god, okay. Blood freezes in my veins, and I grip the bars, and my grip on the bars tightens. I don't dare turn, because no more than the haunting melody, I'm afraid of what I'll see, of who's singing Ma's lovely lullaby. A death song. That's what it is now. But I guess that is what it has always been. If this is the end's calling, I prefer that it is not her vicious smile that I see last.
Oh, Zach, sweetie. Don't you love this song?
Hana. You don't look too good, Hana. Ooh, my head snaps up to... Is she... Why is she here? Am I dreaming? What is happening? Oh my gosh. Hana, get out of here. Don't you have money? You could buy us out of here. Why are we doing this? My head snaps up in surprise as I swivel to see Mrs. Wright. Mrs. Wright of all people, sitting on the cot. Her smile, as easy, as sweet as ever.
Miss Wright? What are you... how did you...
I jostle the cell door to check. A prison break is the last thing on my mind, of course, but her presence here begs for a lot of puzzling questions to be answered. Loctite. Are we all gonna end up in jail? Like, every single character? I guess besides Isabella, but are we all gonna be in jail just, like, vibing? Was I just too groggy earlier that I didn't notice her?
Don't be surprised, darling. Money and power can get you anything.
Yeah, she's wearing the necklace. She has a point. Out of all the people, she knows more than anyone how to play the game in this world. Yet to hear it straight out of her, it's like talking to a different person. I don't bring this up, however. Perhaps she's just having a bad day or a tiff with her husband. After the incident the other day at their party, well, I don't like gossip, but it won't be surprising. Anyone can say the strangest things when in a bad mood. Still, and all...
You ain't supposed to be here, Miss Wright.
Why ever not? Isn't it comfortable here?
Well, it is, kind of. But you're still not supposed to be on this side of the cell. Besides, it's too early. Or too late for a visit. This is beyond the scheduled hours.
Oh, I'm sure Chief Inspector Lee wouldn't mind a little chat between friends. Besides, his prison officers just snoring in the break room.
She brushes off a lock of her hair from her shoulder, stands up and meanders around the length of the cell, for whatever space it would allow. As if this is just a simple stroll in the park, making a show of checking every scratch the past occupants of this room have left on the walls. Nevertheless, I try to make myself small against the corner. Any closer and I'll be crossing each other's personal space. Frankly, that's more than I'm comfortable with.
Be that as it may, they have cameras here too. How are you going to explain that when they check?
That doesn't matter, dear.
It does. Your popularity ain't going to give you any kind of immunity from the law. I appreciate the visit, but I'd rather not see you get into trouble.
That's debatable. The rich can get away with anything. It's chill. It makes her stop. But just as I'm starting to think, I finally reasoned with her.
You don't want to get out of here.
Of course I do. But you don't have to do anything. It's my fault. I'll find a way out of this mess.
You did bring it to yourself.
This really is just a misunderstanding, Hana. I didn't mean to trespass. If you'll just listen to the whole story, you'll know I didn't mean to do it.
I'm really disappointed in you.
I look straight at her, at the sudden change of her tone, checking for any signs if I've upset her with what I did. Of course she would be. She has every right to. After all that talk, the little attempts to build friendship here, and I went and broke into another person's house. Her home. On so many levels beyond any kind of friendship, it's still wrong. Her anger doesn't come as I'm expecting it to, however. Instead, she smiles. Yep, yep, I knew that was coming. Okay, R.I.P. Zach. This is it. Oh my gosh. Okay. A horrid little smile I don't think I've ever seen from her.
Breaking into our home, disturbing my love in his sleep. You've upset my Prince Zach. You've really upset him.
Hana?
Panic swells in me, ripping up my spine. Irrational, I know. You shouldn't feel this way about anyone you know. But here I am, backing away, trying to keep an ample distance between the two of us. I'm afraid, wholly afraid of her. This ain't Hana. The bars rattle as soon as my shoulders hit it. A hindrance, not to freedom, but to safety.
Has anyone ever told you how beautiful those eyes of yours are?
I'm gonna die here. Zach, we're gonna die here. I'm so sorry.
My Nana? Occasionally my sister. Hana? You alright?
We're dead. Oh no. She laughs, a deranged little thing coming from her. There's no cheer in it, no warmth. Only spite.
Makes me want to take them home, wrap them in those pretty ribbons I have in my vanity. I'm pretty sure my prince would love it, don't you think, Zachary? A little gift from me.
Stay away from me!
Oh god. She moves in short, sudden bone-crunching twitches. They're too painful for me to watch. I want to look away, but I can't. I'm screaming for help before I know it, jolting the bars with as much force as I could.
Somebody! Get me out of here! Anyone, please!
Oh, Zach.
Bugger off! Some people are trying to get some sleep here!
No! She's here! You've got to let me out! She's gonna kill me! Someone! She's...
Oh, you poor thing. Don't you worry.
Zach.
You won't even feel the pain.
Zach, please. I didn't mean to kill you. I'm so sorry. Yeah. No. Did I kill him? Did I kill Zach? Oh my god, did I kill Zach? You've unlocked a memory fragment. No, wait, no, seriously, did I kill him? He's my favorite, I can't let him die. Marianne. No, wait, what? No. What? Did I kill him? Oh my god. Oh my god, did I... Can I see the... Where's the thing? Where's the fragment? Can I look at it? Oh my god, I killed him, didn't I? Oh my gosh. Oh my god, Zach. This is such a bad place to leave off the episode. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, I killed Zach. Oh my god. If he comes back later on and, like, he has no eyes, I'm gonna be really sad. Like, I'm gonna be really fucking sad. Oh my god. Zach. Oh no. Anyway, that's it for this episode. I need a moment to just, like, let it out. Thank you so much for watching, and I don't know, hopefully he's alive. He's probably not alive. I killed him. Oh my gosh. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and good.